Hey guys, Fox here. Time for some more game gots. I keep building the collection and I keep need to showing it off. I guess most of you people who subscribe to me generally watch my game got videos more than anything else, because my last video was a Game Boy Light review, and I guess a lot of people didn't really care to watch that, so which I was kind of surprised. I thought they would be more curious about it, but whatever. Game gots though. First thing up, finally got a copy of Lego Dimensions, as it was on clearance at Target for $25. It is the 360 version, which honestly I don't care. It's Lego Dimensions. It'll probably look good on anything. So I went ahead and got this. The PS4 version was already all taken away. People bought all that shit up. So there's that. Other than that, I went and did a crap ton of thrifting. I got, I think, only maybe one game from an actual retro store. So let's go ahead and get that one out of the way first. And this is a game I've been looking for a while. Very happy to have found it, and that is Night Warriors: Darkstalker's Revenge on the Sega Saturn. I love this game. I got it for a cool $50, which seemed pretty fair. That's roughly around eBay prices, maybe a little bit lower because this had everything in it. But love to have this in the collection. I remember playing this a lot in middle school with my best buddy, and my first introduction into the Darkstalkers universe of fighting games. You know, Morgana, which is probably the most popular from the series. You see her right there, she is in the Marvel vs. Capcom games now. But yeah, quick question about this for any of you who own a copy of Night Warriors. Does it look like the game is zoomed in on your copy? I don't know what's up with it. I put it in a couple different Saturns and it looks the same. It looks slightly zoomed in, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it was the port problem from them porting this from the arcades to the Saturn. It just automatically does that. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. Now, I got a couple. I'll get to those last. Let's do the thrifting shit. So I went thrifting and did a lot of finding of stuff. I got a fat PS2, as for some reason I can't find any of mine. I used to have two of these and now I don't, not sure why. But I found one at an ARC thrift store. This was marked at 15 bucks, but the yellow tags were 50% off, and I was like, I'll roll the dice on it for 8 bucks. It didn't come with controllers or cables, which I'm not concerned about. I have plenty of those. And I brought it home, plugged it in, and yep, it worked just fine. It even had a copy of Final Fantasy X-2 in there. It's a little beat up and scratched. I can't really tell, but it is. But it works. It has a lot of troubles playing the CD-based games, but all the DVD-based games, it plays just fine. So I was happy to add that to the collection. Also found a PSP. Hello, there I am. There's your quick view of me, guys. But yeah, found a PSP. This works perfectly. The battery still holds a charge. Let's see if I can even turn it on here. If it has any juice in it. I only plugged it in for a little bit. Yeah, I only plugged it in enough to turn it on, so the battery, there's a good chance the battery probably doesn't hold the charge, but yeah, it works. It reads UMDs and accesses the internet fine, even though there's not much to get from the PSP on the net anymore, but happy to get that. Oh, $5 for that sucker, so happy. Found a sealed copy of Joe Montana's NFL football on the Sega CD. Normally I stay away from the sports games because I don't care, but at $3 I grabbed this because the case is in perfect condition, and we all know that Sega CD, Sega Saturn cases, these plastic ones, break very frequently. So I mostly grabbed this as a replacement case. But other than that, until I really need it as a replacement case, I have a copy of Joe Montana's football. Let's see here. Let's do the other thrift shit here. Alright, here we go. We got a copy of Echo Jr. on the Genesis. This is a Sega Club release. I'm not very familiar with it. I got 50% off of that green sticker there, so I did not pay $11, which sucks about this particular Goodwill, as they priced them exactly to eBay or Amazon. So they suck, but because green sticker was on sale, I went ahead and picked up a copy of Echo Jr. I got a copy of The Blob. I think I only paid 99 cents for this because I found it in the DVD section. They marked it as DVD for whatever reason. I already have a copy of The Blob, but it was complete for 99 cents, so I will pass that off to one of my buddies. What else do we got here? Sorry guys, I'm not very organized today for this, for whatever reason. We got some PS2 games that I found on sale, all like the 50% off. Got a copy of Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. This is the red cover, which when I originally had mine was blue, I'm pretty sure. It's a non-greatest hits, so this is something I was looking for, and it's complete with the driving manual. So, surprisingly, I don't have a copy of this in my collection, so happy to have it now because I played a lot of Gran Turismo 3. Also got a copy of Tekken Tag Tournament. This is a common game that people won't mind playing again if they felt like playing some Tekken. Tekken Tag Tournament was a fun game. And lastly on the PS2, a copy of the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, the official game. This wasn't a bad game. It was pretty true to the movie release, and was not bad at all. It's very playable, even today. Alright, we got a couple Game Boy items. Of course, you all know about the Game Boy Light, which I fucking love this thing. It is my go-to Game Boy now. Beautiful backlit screen there. You got a sneak preview over there. A couple Game Boy titles. We have, focus, Amazing Penguin by Natsume. This one is actually pretty fun. DH, I'm going to have to scrub that off. And we have Kingdom Crusade. I have not popped this one in yet, and as you can see, I have not cleaned it yet either. Ugh, I just noticed that sticker on the back. I will clean it up, add it to the growing Game Boy collection. At GameStop, I picked up a few games. Got Star Fox Zero. I think I paid like $4 for it. I heard it's not great, but for $4 I'll add it to the collection and I will pop it in eventually and play through it. Let's see here. I also picked up Secret of Mana. This was originally supposed to be a GameStop exclusive, but apparently somebody told me you could pick it up at a lot of places now. Still sealed, so you know I have not played it, so I don't have my thoughts on it yet. But I've heard lots of mixed things. So people enjoy it, some people don't like it. I'll get to it eventually. It's not a very long game, so it's something if I could probably finish in a week. A game that I finally picked up, though much demand of people saying you have to play this game, and I think I will play it probably pretty soon. That's Nier Automata. I picked this up on GameStop's Pro Day, I think they had a while ago, where they were selling a bunch of games on sale, and this you could get brand new for $25. So I went ahead and grabbed a copy. Of course, I get the classic Game Boy new, GameStop new. In other words, this is our last copy, so we had to grab the case off the shelf, and here's the new disc. Whatever. I also picked up a copy of Overcooked Special Edition on the Switch. I already have a copy of this on the PS4, but playing this is only couch co-op only. So having this on the Switch is the best version in my opinion, because it's easy to take the Switch on the go, and everybody can enjoy this. All my friends absolutely love playing this game. So if you haven't picked this up for something you can play with your friends or family, I highly suggest it. It's a fantastic couch co-op. Also grabbed a copy of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I like the Shantae games. I will actually probably have a Shantae marathon for myself, maybe this summer, maybe a little later, but I have Half Genie Hero and this one that I need to play. So I'm looking forward to jamming through these awesome WayForward platformers. I actually had a couple other Retro Store pickups. Oh well. Got Soul Calibur 2 on the Xbox, $10. I think I ended up paying only $8, which is awesome. I shockingly don't have a copy of Soul Calibur 2 for any platform, so very happy to grab this for pretty cheap. I think this is the cheapest one you can get. Most expensive is obviously the GameCube version, because it has Link as a playable character. The Xbox version has Spawn, and the PS2 version I believe has Heihachi from Tekken. But yeah, this one's awesome. Found it for $14. This is a sealed, brand new copy of the original release of BioShock on the 360. The reason I say that is it has the slipcover, so you can see that it has the the raised features of the Big Daddy there on the cover. I'm happy I found this. This is something I've been wanting to add to my BioShock collection for quite some time, and very happy. One of the few variations that I want to buy of the original BioShock release is the PAL Steelbook version. That's something I would like to have. But I mean, I know they're out there, but some people like to charge a premium for that, and I don't think it's necessarily worth a premium cost. Another thing I got is this little Vulpix here from Pokemon. It's just like a tiny mini figurine, but it's in the form of Vulpix doing the fire spin move. So I am a big Vulpix fan. I have some Pokemon collectibles, but I try not to go crazy, as they can overtake you, kind of like the amiibo shit that I went through and got out of, thankfully. But I like Vulpix a lot, the fox, so I thought this was pretty neat. I could display that with some other Vulpix, or it can go up here with these other random figurines. And the last thing I picked up, which was kind of neat, I saw this being reviewed on an LGR Lazy Game Reviews channel, and I thought it was freaking awesome, so I went to a Target and found one and got it for myself for $25. It's this little handheld mini Oregon Trail game. It looks like it's on an old retro computer. The buttons work fine. I mean, this weird D-pad's kind of weird, and with the diagonal buttons up here. But I think it's pretty awesome. Let's turn it on here. Got a little 3-inch LCD screen. Decent sound, and it's pretty much a variation of the original Oregon Trail that you played on the old Macintosh computers. For me, that was at school. This thing is awesome, and I think a lot of other people think they're awesome. One day I was at Target, and they had a shelf full of these suckers. The next day, all gone. So it's awesome. These are pretty awesome. It would be cool if they do a Carmen Sandiego version of this. So anyway, there we have it, guys. The pickups, or rather game gots for me for March, and some of February. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now it's back to playing some more Xenoblade, the endless game for me. I really like it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.